Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for a new video, and today we are taking a look at the United Penguin Kingdom, which is a penguin colony management simulation game. And so today we can dive straight into a new game. I've already played through the tutorial, so we'll just go and start a new game. Now this demo covers the first year of the in-game time, so everything's kind of unlocked and you'll get to play it for up to a year's worth of in-game content. So we'll set the difficulty as standard, 13 penguins, normal resources, normal gold, etc. And we'll choose map 1. The other maps are locked off, but yeah, you can get a year's worth of game time on the standard map. And we're going to choose ourselves a yeah, that'll do. Looks like he's holding a bottle of rum. So what should we call it? Pingudum. We'll go with that. Okay, good. So we start out with our group of adult emperor penguins here and some child penguins. So there's a great area to start a new settlement. First you should place the initial buildings. These buildings can be placed in any order you prefer. Right, so let's get ourselves a builder's hut down because we'll need that, and we'll slap that bang down somewhere in the middle. And we'll go and assign ourselves some penguins for that, and we'll have ourselves a warehouse next door. And we'll put a small food storage just in front of that. And we'll have a pharmacy to the side, so we're going to have a big roadway up the middle. And the treasury can go this side. And then the huddle centre, which is the meeting zone, can go right opposite that. So everything's nice and centralised. And then we're ready to start your penguin settlement. Good luck. Right, good. So I have jumped through the tutorial for this, so let's have a look what the game's like. I've got a new task. Okay, naturally penguins can be hungry too. Let's focus on food production. Trawling dock is a place to catch krill, fish and squid. So we'll jump that in there. So we'll gain a 25 temporary reputation point boost for 12 months if we get that done in the relevant time. So as we have built our town, let's get this put the right way around. Is that roughly on? I do like the fact that they have the kind of grid marking that will follow along, so you can see where it will line up easily with the other buildings that they have. So there we go. That goes in there. It will need some power, which we will get to as well. So we need to build ourselves some a wind turbine. So we'll pop that in over here. And that is within the area of effect, will be there. So that, if we go right to the edge of that, will give us, if we pop that in there, that will be part of the roadway as well. Maybe slightly over from where I would have wanted to be, but let's get going anyway. So we'll get power. So you see all of our buildings have been built. So we have 2.2 months to build this. And again, you can change the building speed as well, depending upon what you want to do. The controls are pretty much the standard WASD controls. For camera movement, you can use Q and E to rotate and scroll in and out with the mouse wheel. I just thought it just would be an interesting take on the city builder genre, because we've had things like Timberborn, which is where you are dealing with some very sentient and hard-working beavers. So I thought this was a slightly different take on that. So now we have this created, we're going to go and add someone to there. How many spare people have we got? We've got 4 idle people, so we can probably throw another one in there for the moment just to start producing us some food. And we should also get a small food storage that we should put in near here, just so that is by that building. Could I put, let's What's the range of you? Okay. So we put in a small food storage here. We can make that the primary place for food storage. And that will get that done. So we're producing krill nicely here. We'll need to start getting some of our housing set up as well. Good. Once you complete the task on time, yeah, you get a temporary there. So let's get some housing set up. So we have a kids' housing, which does require energy, and a kids' housing will house all of the young penguins. So we'll pop this right at the edge of the area here. Have we got enough? Pop it. Actually, let's pop it there. We might get enough room for one of the lodges on the corner. Pause this quickly until you can sneak a lodge on the edge there. Yes, I can. Brilliant. Let's throw that there, and we'll throw there. Not quite enough to get one there, but we could probably get another one in this area here. And hopefully one more just in this corner over here. Good. So that'll give us some housing all around the area there, which is good. And we can make this the primary food storage location. Now we do have these thief seals that come in, and these thief seals will come and nick food out of your food storages, and they do come in fairly regularly. So you want to be careful about that, and we can create some buildings to destroy them, and we will get onto those shortly. So let us now build in a science hub, which does require some electricity. Got anywhere that's within range? Yes, we can drop it over. Drop it over this way. Yeah, I can drop it over here. That should do nicely. It's within the realm of the range of the power, and the power. We don't have to worry too much about the power on this, because they will just create energy. It doesn't really create a certain amount. It just is. You know, the penguins are particularly energy efficient, and so as long as you're within range of that, it doesn't matter how much you throw in there, as long as you can squeeze it all in. As you can guess, our lovely penguins need to rest. Adult and child penguins live in different houses. Oh, there we go. So the task is completed on time. 30 temporary reputation points. See, way ahead of you, mate. Already done it. So you need to build 3 lodges. I'm building 4. I'm also building the science building as well, so that we can have we've got 3 idle penguins, so we'll get them on in a minute. Right, just speed up time quickly just to get these buildings created, and then we'll get everybody to be homeless. As you can see, we've got another seal coming in. So said they come in really regularly, which is a bit of a pain, but hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves some defensive towers up shortly, and we'll be able to deal with that issue. They don't attack anybody, so they're a nuisance rather than a hazard. But obviously, when it comes to building up your food stores, if you are struggling as your colony grows, then you will end up with them coming in regularly being a real pain to be working with. So come on, mate, let's just get finished building that lodge. And done. Good. Right, so you completed the task on time. Yeah, good. So let's take a look at what else we've got to get finished. We've got a science hub is working its way through. So we've got a warehouse in place. We don't have a warehouse. Oh no, we do. We've got that one, and it's got garbage, wood, plastic, stone. Good, good. So everything's slowly coming together. Now what we can do is we can build a road. It costs a gold per unit. So how much gold have we got? It's got 100 and... oh no, it's plastic. That's the gold. Oh, there we go. It's over there. 793. So got a little bit of gold we can play with, so let's get our pathway through here. We'll just go with that one path for the moment, just because it then allows us to keep our two parts of our base connected, so that people can move a little bit faster. And over time, as we get more gold in, we can build up. And one of the ways we get some gold is by dealing with these blasted seals. So good, we're starting to make ourselves some science points once we have applied someone into this science hub building. And as you'll see, once they go in there and start working, you see they're following their little pathing, you see they'll start creating science points pretty quickly. And that'll allow us to unlock the other buildings that you'll see here. They have a science cost attached to them, and yeah, we'll get to that shortly. There we go. Let's focus on science. Produce science hub. Okay. Way ahead of you, mate. See, I paid attention during the tutorial. Okay, so we've got 2 points at the minute. And as you can see on here, we've got a snow block maker that produces snow blocks, a herb collector that will collect herbs for medicine. Carousel is the sort of first set of unlocks, which are for a revolving mechanism with a model leopard seal for children, a newcomer ramp so that we can grow our population, and the basic cooler, which is used for cooling a house down. I need to readjust how I've set this up, but we'll take a look at that shortly. Okay, so you've got a bit of a big seal there, it's 150 health points, a slightly weaker one over there. So we are slowly but surely building or gaining science points, and you can see that is going up slowly but surely. Got one more, and that's that particular one done. And have we got anything under defense we can build? Nothing under fun. Nothing under decoration has been unlocked. Are there any other buildings that are undone that we can... Ah, Ice Bear Tower. Where can I put you? I can put you over here. I'd rather reserve that for a cooler, if I'm honest. We'll pop that Ice Spear in place, and that is something that will come and attack those seals as they come in. What else have we got that is unlocked that we can work on? So we've got the pharmacy, built one of those already. Housing, built those, and we've got treasury, warehouse. Good. And you see it's nice, it will tell you how many you've got, and you can use these to scroll between the different multiple buildings, which is a nice little quality of life feature. I wish they had more of. Good, so we've done that. We've created ourselves the science points, which is good. So we're going to leave that to chug away to itself for a little bit whilst we are building this up, and that way then it will allow us to start unlocking stuff. So we're going to need the snow block maker, so it needs again an interactive area of energy production. So let's drop this down and we'll pop in another wind turbine. We'll pop this out the back here. None of these buildings require any power, which is why I've separated them out over to here as opposed to what's over here, which will need power. So if I put in an intermediary point, where would be the best place to put this? I might pop this over this side. That's in the middle there. So I can then have items that will require power can then come off the back of that, and it could just sit there and passively produce power. I don't have too much in the way of anything to be concerned about with that, but that will certainly allow us to build the snow block maker. And that will then allow us to get things like the ocean garbage collector, which can be used at the edge of the screen. What have we got here? Snow block maker. So there we go. As we've unlocked it, now we have a task to come and create the thing. So we're going to accept that because we're going to build one over here. We also need to look at how many spare idle penguins we have, which is 5, which is good. Now, one of the mechanics in this is controlling mating of the penguins. So up here we can have this mating is allowed, is this little egg icon, and you can turn this off, which then stops people, and so no newborn penguins will be created. And that basically can be used to control your population when your population starts to get larger and more unwieldy. You know, if you end up with something where you've had an issue with balancing the amount of people that you have compared to the amount of food you're producing, you can temporarily disable mating so that your population isn't growing. So, but we won't be disabling that at the moment, as still the colony is relatively small. Although you can see we are almost out of adult living, so we'll be popping another person or another housing area in a moment. So let's get somebody into our ice bear tower now, and then they can start creating some ice bears. Up that from 14 to 20, just because they're going to be attacking in range to protect this building from killer whales attacking it, as well as protecting the food store down here. And we'll get another one up this way, but this is a building that doesn't require power from my knowledge. Where does that go? Ah, there we go, snow block maker. There we go. Right, so that's quite a chunky old building. Let's put this at the edge of the environment there, so it leaves a little bit of space. There's no real benefit that I can see at the moment to shoving everything right next to each other, and it's actually probably more advantageous not to. And what else have we got that we got unlocked? I was going to look at another technology and defense. That was it. It was another ice bear tower. So it does require energy. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's get another wind turbine up over this side. So that's probably a good place for it because it's towards the edge of the building area, and that should allow us to have an ice block or an ice spear tower in range to cover everything and still give us some room around it to build some other types of buildings. So let's get that ice spear tower built, and you see that will cover all of those buildings quite nicely and can be along the pathway there. Right, good. So that's built. Let's get ourselves somebody in there to make some snow blocks. So we're doing alright on materials at the minute, although we will need to start looking at picking up some garbage. Get that done. And we still have 3 idle people, which is good. We've got 130 snow blocks in inventory at the minute, so that's nice. And then we can start thinking about what we're going to build next. So we're getting 17 science points, so that's brilliant. We can have an ocean garbage collector, collects ocean garbage, and it can be processed into plastic material, plastic recycling station, and wood material, wood recycling. So you see we have the village stuff here, then city stuff, then provincial stuff, and then king stuff. So there's quite a lot in the research area here, which is good. So if we go with a basic cooler, that's 21. Oh, I haven't quite got enough. Newcomer ramp is for new penguins to join, and the herbs collector is for collecting herbs for unwell penguin, so let's build that. And that's under food and materials. Again, this one needs power. Now, one of the things I want to unlock will be the cooler building. So hopefully that should give me enough room. If I build it there, that I can extend it out. That's not going to be in the protection. That would be in protection there, but it's not powered. But I should be all right with powering that from the from getting the cooling tower built, which I shall do shortly. So there we go. We're slowly but surely building the snow blocks. They're taking a little bit of time. But I've still got 1.66 months to go before that is out of place. I'm still running the game at the moment on normal speed, so we can speed that up a little bit just to get through that. And we've got the herb is going to be created. Oh, our next ice spear tower is done, so let's get somebody in there, creating ourselves some ice spears. And again, this is using our snow blocks, so the 114 we've got is going to start rapidly coming down. But at least it will now start to mean that these little blighters, as they come in, will start to get harassed by the ice block or the ice spear towers and hopefully kill them. And that way then we'll protect our food resources. Okay, good. That is done. And the basic cooler is 21, which is what I want. Food stand, that serves food for people. Increase in +1 in food production. Alright, now as you see, as this seal comes in, the ice spear tower is throwing some ice spears at people. Oh, good. That's that one done. So the snow block maker done, and the seal was killed, and we've earned a gold coin from it. Yeah, but you didn't know that seals carry around gold on them. Got 10. What else can we build while we're here? Not for the moment that. But that building's turned off until we have got the people for it. But there we go. 2 shots and they're done. Which is good. Okay, so one of our original child seals, David, has grown up, so we do need to get another lodge in place for that, as we're now below the amount of housing that we want. However, we are not in any area where there is some power on that side, but we do have some over here, so let's throw a lodge over this side, so that means they're near the main tower or the main building area. And we'll pop them down over here so we can extend our road out that way. We can then throw a road in all the way along here and out this side to there. We can do the same thing on this side as well. Pop, and we'll do one across here, across there, and we'll cover that entire pathway across there as well. Good. Quickly fill some of these in. We've still got a fair bit of gold left, and as we're now going to be having regular attacks from those seals that are going to be killed, we'll be earning gold on a fairly regular basis. So, new task. Ice spear tower. Right, yeah, done that. Dealt with. Produce 4 ice spears. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Alright, let's quickly up these to 22. Oh no, that one's already creating, so I don't have to worry too much about that. That can go back down to 20. So that'll soon be done. 1.96 months. That's fine. We are well ahead on that, and we're at 17 points now. So we can look at the basic cooler is the one I need, because that will allow me to extend power. Good, that's done there. Can I have more than one science hub? I didn't mention that, but I assume I can. Let us throw another one in place here. Always. I think I've still got a couple of spare people. Yeah, I've got 3 spare penguins, so we're right at the minute. We're doing great on food. I said these just create power, and there's nothing really controllable with it, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment. What's that that's done? Oh, seal was killed. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's speed up time for a little bit while we wait for this to be done. Oh, but we've got 21 science points now, so now we can unlock the basic cooler. And as it says here, the basic cooler is creates extra ice for an area. Penguins do not lose their health when they are in the interaction area of the active cooler, and the cooler does give happiness points for everybody around it. And as well, it will allow the extension of power. So you see currently the herbalist there is not powered. We drop that down and you'll see they suddenly get power. So we drop this in a couple of places around here. Can I pop one in here? Can. Lovely. Good. And that then should cover most of those buildings. And again, they're all passive buildings, so they don't need people in them. But so we're using up a fair bit of our garbage and plastic. Garbage we're doing alright on, plastic we're not doing too badly. So now we need to build a newcomer ramp, which I haven't unlocked yet. Oh, blast. Right, come on, let's get you in there. I need some more science points because I'm done what I wanted to do. Let's pop that as the highest priority so we can get the herb ramp up and running. Although we do have a good amount of herbs, I want to make sure that we don't have people getting ill for any particular reason. Okay, oh, here comes another one. Got another seal coming in. It's going to be dealt with. How's this coming along? Nice, nice, nice. That's good. So that's getting attacked and killed. So, yep, our gold is going back up, which is nice. So we need 12 science points to unlock the newcomer ramp. We're already on 9. So we are coming through nicely. Then we can build a newcomer ramp over here because the basic cooler will allow for that to be powered. That's nearly built. So that of herbalist will be gaining their thing. Oh, hang on, 13 science points. Let's get the newcomer ramp unlocked so we can push that in place. There we go, newcomer ramp. We'll pop that in here, hopefully. What are you? Oh, that's right. I'm building the I'm building that little thing there, the basic cooler. So that should be good for that. Right, let's speed things up a little bit while we wait. How are we getting on? We're year 1, we're in April now, so we're 4 months in, so not too bad. So far, everything is looking all good. Another seal killed. We can get ourselves a penguin in the herb collector. Now, I don't have to worry about Bullocks things, any killer whales until August time, but I'd like to get some of our defence in place. Carousel, revolving machine, which allows for kiddies to be happy. Oh no, I need a little bit more research. There we go, now I can. So that'll increase happiness for the child penguins and also unlocks us the temple and school. So what else has been unlocked? We've got the ice rink, which keeps adult penguins happy. Food stand serves food for the penguins. We've got the village hall, can be used to request food, medicine, materials and gold from the king. Each help request will give you a temporary penalty on reputation points. And we'll try not to use that. And Vast is just a general little device for happiness, which is fine. But we want to build our carousel for the Kiddywinks. That should be under the fun category. There we go. Because this requires power, we'll pop this over here so it's relatively nearby to the main area. And yeah, it's still within power. Good, another seal killed. Let's pop you as the highest priority because that needs to be done. But I'm going to need to start looking at getting some garbage in because we're getting a little low on that at the moment. Again, we can always temporarily delete some structures to free up some resources. Oh, little melody was born. Good, so we've completed on that. That says it's not protected from killer whales, but we're going to worry because that is just a passive building, so we might end up building another one off over this side somewhere. But, so we've got 15 science points. What can we unlock? Right, what is going to help us with creating? If I'm really looking at this one, it's probably going to be where I'm going to want to do, because that'll allow it to be reprocessed into plastics in a plastic recycling studio. Wherever that is, that's library, transfer center, news tower, wood recycling. Okay, good. So food stand is going to be useful. School education. Educates child penguins so they reach 50% education level. Alright, we'll leave it as is for the moment. We'll just start racking up some points while we appear to be doing alright. Is there anything else we can build that we need at this moment in time? Housing, we're doing alright with 13 and 15 at the moment, so we're okay. Oh, you can only have one newcomer ramp. Ah. Oh, I've got a new task. Oh, so a group of seals are approaching. Ah. So can we see these at the moment, or are they... Guessing someone's being a lookout somewhere. No, don't see them on the map at the moment, or have I, unless I've already killed them. Oh no, there we go. Oh, blimey. Okay, so this is a little bit more than I was expecting. I know they were annoying from what I saw in the tutorial, but this may be a little bit much. At least at the moment, we're pretty good on our food storage. So let's drop this down to the full speed so we see what we've got. Okay, so we've got 2 ice spears. They're certainly making some of them get killed. You're done, you're done. But I think we've got too many here that we're going to be able to fend off entirely. So we're going to lose some food. Right, so thief stole. Alright, so I mean, they're not doing too badly. But I wonder if we get back the stuff that we'd killed. I'm glad I'd increased the amount to 20 now. That's pretty good. But now I think some of them are getting out of range. But at least it's given a good reckoning for ourselves. Cool, good. So you complete the task on time. Good, lovely. And another one down. Brilliant. Good, 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 good. So we're doing all right. So what should we build next? We'll grab the ocean garbage collector because I think we're going to need that. Definite. We can start popping that in place. It's food and medicine. Ah, there we go. It's under the resources tab. This requires being on the edge here and in place of a a wind turbine. So I think we'll just throw another wind turbine in. How expensive are they? 8 garbage, 8 plastic, 1 metal. Should be able to afford that. Okay. Let's pop that in place. That's roughly in line with that path there. I don't want it to go too far off the edge of the map. If I take it to there, that'll be in line with that road if I built it along there. Good. That'll at least cover that. Because it looks like we're going to need to build some more ice spear towers. The ice cannon tower, 350 science points. Crikey. That's a bit excessive. And then so's that for garbage and wood and everything. Alright, well, we'll take the risk for now. Killer whales can destroy stuff, but they can always be rebuilt as long as I have regular amounts of resources coming in the interim time until I've built up the science points to allow that. Okay, so what else have we got here? We've got 21 points, so we can build the food stand, which brings us some happiness. So let's get that done. And that'll allow us to activate fish production on the trawling dock, and we also have a fishing dock. Allows fishermen to catch fish. Lovely, lovely. That's good. Right, so that was building the food stand. So that needs to be powered, so I could probably slot that right there on the edge. Good. And we'll throw that in place. So the ocean garbage collector is now done, but we'll be picking a member for that once the power has been built. Yeah, build basic cooler and produce some herbs. Done. All right, way ahead, pally boy. So that's someone's coming into the newcomer ramp, which is good. That's before the killer whales coming in. So at least that is going to mean we're not too far away from getting done. Oh, hello. Our ice spear didn't kill them. We've got enough ice spears being created, so obviously there must have just been poor shots. Either that or the seals have started wearing armour. So I'd hope isn't the case. So let's see what else we can do. There's not much else I can do at this moment in time, other than just wait for stuff to be done and wait for the 60 points. Bloody hell, 50 points for that. Yeah, so it does have quite a penalty markup for these things. So good. Wind turbine is nearly being built, so that's nearly done. Could do with getting another cooler over this side though, because you're not in range. But I'm going to need to start building some housing soon if we get people growing up. Ah, good. I thought you were in range of that. That's why I built that there. Oh, you're not quite in range. Oh, you pain. Alright, let's get rid of that. Bugger, my mistake. I thought I had that within range. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah, okay. There we go. Let's try that. If I can undo my screw up. Get that to be built as the highest priority just to catch up on some time. So that's good. Herbs are coming in nicely. Food's coming in really nicely. So we need to unlock. Oh, okay, so product options. So this is basically just getting in krill, but that we can unlock to have fish and unlock to have squid. But that's 500 science points. Crikey, that's a fair amount there. Right, yes. So food stand. Throw a penguin in there. That's done. Thank you very much. Right, and you're about to be twatted, so we don't have to worry about that one. Good, so we don't have any spare seals at the moment, so Good. I can take one off of where exactly? Can't take anyone off there. Can't take anyone off there. Within the kids' house, how many have we got that are near to the right age? They're 9 months away. Denker, 10 months away. Edmund, 12 months away. Oh, blast. So it looks like we're not going to get anyone being a new adult anytime soon, so let us drop someone out of food production, because we seem to be doing pretty well on the food at the minute. We're well ahead, so let's get that done. We do have some new people coming in a couple of months' time, but yeah, 2.1 months, we're getting 2 new penguins, so if I can survive a couple of months, we should be all good. Build a carousel. Done. And produce 5 snow blocks while this is building snow blocks slowly but surely. So that is good. Right, 36 science points. What can we build now? Temple. Place of worship to increase spirituality. Each visit brings 2 happiness points. When the spirituality bar is empty, this place can be visited if the penguin is in the interaction area and there is an available seat. Okay. That might be a good one because that is a passive increase, or a school where the kiddywinks are normally just sitting around being completely useless can be put to some good use. So let's go and dump them into a school and we'll see what that does for them. That under technology. Oh, community. There we go. See, I do like that it's got the unlocked building up there, which really kind of makes it easy to see when you actually are within the area of it. Okay, let's pop this down here, because that could go there because it's nearby to some of the other buildings. Okay, good. Right. Let's speed up time a bit and let's get these things built. As we're building snow blocks, it's coming along nicely. Oh, there we go. So our students have found themselves into the school, which is good. So you see our education's going up here. Not doing badly. Our reputation is doing all right. That is good. All right, we're doing all right. Are we doing all right? Okay, so we've got 1.85 months left, but we're nearly done on producing snow blocks, which is good. We've got our thief seal coming in again, so it's going to be soon removed. 1, 2, done. Okay, so we've got our garbage collector here, pulling stuff in, which is nice. So our garbage is going back up, which is good. Fishing's doing okay. Yeah, I'd say the colony's working quite nicely at the minute. We don't seem to be struggling too much with anything, so on the normal difficulty, this appears to be quite a relaxed little builder. So, village. The ranking is updated at the end of the year, end of that year of the game year, I believe. Yeah, so alright, let's carry on building this. So we've got 45 science points, so having the 2 together certainly is bringing stuff in quite nicely. Library increases the educational level of adults. Good, and an ice rink will bring happiness for the adult penguins, so we might as well throw that in place to get the adults some happiness as well. And the community is under fun. So here is an ice rink. Let's go throw this over this side, over the back here. Pop you. You are within the range of that, so let's drop that over there. so that way we have somewhere that the adults can go and have a bit of playtime. And we've got a 1.59 months to go to produce some more snow blocks. Good, there we go, all completed. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we're doing quite nicely. So we're getting reputation bonuses by regularly keeping on top of these things, which is good. And we've still got a fair amount of buildable area, so yeah, we're doing all right on that, which is quite cool. Anything else that we've got? We've not really got any pressing needs at the moment, which is quite nice. Which, you know, after playing games like Banished, which really punishes you, it's quite nice to be playing a more relaxed game. So good, good. Come on, boom, there we go. So far, we haven't seen any penguins dying off yet, so happiness isn't great though. So I'm going to need to work on getting that increased. But we can unlock more of that as we come along here. Because at the moment our decorations, we haven't really got anything in there at the minute. So we haven't unlocked them. So we'll get those unlocked. Oh, what's next? Build a school. Right. And produce 6 snow blocks. Okay, good. So I'll tell you what, let's get that increased snow block production. Oh no, I need 50. Damn it, I've only got 39. Darn, 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 darn. Fishing dock. That's catching fish, but that allows fish at the trawling dock. So do I really need that if I have that? I'll play around with that later on. Transfer station. Building where you can request extra penguins from your settlement and also send your penguins to the other settlements in the kingdom. Don't really need that at the moment because we're doing pretty well. News tower receives the news in the United Penguin Kingdom. Each news you read gives you temporary reputation points. That could be good, but I'm also concerned about the stone and metal. I'm not really getting anything in that's producing stone and metal at the moment. But we'll see how that comes in over time. Alright, let's speed up a bit while we wait for our research points to grow. Oh, good. Got 5 of 6 students in there. Oh, hello. Ah, so a thief stole food, so that gives us a negative impact. But our education's going up, which is good. Slightly unhappy. Penguins isn't the end of the world realistically. Everything seems to be working. You know, no one's dying, no one's starving, no one's homeless. But if they're a bit grumpy, well, that just means they're British penguins, really. Everyone's always a bit grumpy. As we're getting people growing up, let's throw another lodge in place. Pop one down this side. At least that's nearby to the adult or the kids carousel. So they can have a lovely, quiet, relaxing home to the noise of children screaming in the background as they're having fun on the carousel. That'll help improve their mood spectacularly. Okay, good. So we're getting towards the annual support payment. How much is that going to be? We've got some seals coming in, so that's another seal group coming in. So let us head that off with. Have we got anyone spare? No one spare. Alright, well, deal with that shortly. We can get somebody to be free to be used in something else, then we can get ourselves some more ice spears created. Right, 57. Oh, was it 50 I needed for that? Oh no, that was, yeah, it was 50. So let's get that done. So that gets us some more snow blocks created quicker. And that'll give us, okay, so that's giving us some gold, plastic, snow blocks, and garbage. At least we're getting that for some of these rewards, so it's not just a reputation bonus. Good. Oh, seal coming in. And seal going away. And another seal coming in, just because they can. Oh, King of the Arctic Penguin Kingdom has sent 41 gold as your annual support payment. The gold amount was calculated by considering your reputation. Oh, good. So with a higher reputation, the more money the king sends us. Oh, lovely. I thought that was us having to pay them for a minute. That's nice. So getting our reputation up is a good thing. Good. And we've completed that. So that's temporary reputation bonus, which is good. And what else have we got here? Village hall, vase. 26. Do I really want to spend 26 points just for a vase? Which is a decorative item to houses surrounding it. I can think of better things. I could spend a little bit more and get a temple that is likely to have a happiness bonus per visit of 2. And it holds 3 penguins, where that is just a happiness bonus of 1. I think the temple's probably the better bang for your buck with the research points that you'll be spending. But otherwise, there's not much else to do other than just let time run on and monitor what we're getting in from seals. Oh, hello, new task. Food stand serves. I think I may already have that one, mate. So, okay, so these are just triggered from within the game of what we should do as time goes on. So, I think following on from where I was doing the tutorials, and there were all of these things that we were asked to build, they're kind of still fresh in the mind of what I need to put in place. So, if you play that with some sort of logical thought about what needs to be built, then you seem to be doing pretty good. Oh, where's that seal gone? Oh, there they are. Good. Killed before they got in there. That's good. Now we have our group of seals approaching. So this is where we're going to get absolutely roasted by them. But we're doing good. We've got a lot of krill, a bit of fish, some squid still. So we're not going to be... It's not going to be too bad. 46, so we can build our temple now. Let's get that done, because that will allow us to get some more happiness and fun. Oh, temple, where does that go? Oh, it's relatively small. Oh, okay, cool. Let's pop that down there, because that's within range. Oh, hello. Cute. Alright, good. So let's start going. Oh, inadequate living space. Now someone... Oh no, we've just dealt with that. Oh, there's a new homeless child penguin. Ah, need a child area. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay, good. So they're mating at a pretty high rate. Which is good. So we'll chuck the kiddywink down there. Alright, let's get this lot going. So seal was killed. We've lost something from one of the seals getting into the stocks, but we knew that was going to happen. We're getting the best we can, and we're getting some gold out of killing them, so... Good. Another one down, another one down. I don't think we did too badly out of that. We certainly gave them a bloody nose. That's nearly built, which is good. We'll throw up another wind turbine up this end as well. If I pop that there, it could go along with that edge of the path there. That gives us some more passive. It doesn't matter if it's sitting in a corner doing nothing for now. It's just creating power, and it's not needing any maintenance that I can see. So let's build an ice rink. Certainly, mate. I'll wait for you to tell me what to do. Way ahead of you. Okay, library would probably be a good idea next. But I'm still kind of wanting to hold off until we got the research points for using the trawler deck to fish for things, because I think that's probably going to be a better option than building this and having to have a complete whole other building to deal with. Because the trawler deck it seems to be doing pretty well for itself, and yeah, we've only got 1 of 2 people, and we're a net positive on food, so I think we're doing all right. So we'll leave that to build up. So that's built. Temple's built. So we see our happiness is starting to go up. So I think if you were to do a full-on series, I think we'd be taking more of an interest in their happiness. But as this is a demo, I'm not too worried about that. Oh, hello, we've got another group of seals coming in. Right, no one's grown. Oh, we've got two people who are, who are of actionable age. So let us get ourselves this together. Throw one in there, and we'll throw one down over this side. Will that cover that? Yes, it will. So where should be a good place to pop this one? Okay. Let's get those 2 built. Pop you in as a priority, and then you as a secondary priority. Let's get going. How long have we got? Got a little bit of time. Don't think we're going to get everything ready by then, but oh, there we go. We might get at least somewhere. Yeah, no, we won't get our buildings built by then. Oh well, we'll put them in place for future. But yeah, we're losing some of the stocks, but we're also killing them as well, so that's pretty good. Good, that's done. No, we didn't do badly. We had quite a number of them were knocked out. Okay, good. Now we've got the killer whales coming soon, so let's get that done. That's done. We've got one on the left to go there. Unlock the transfer center. Oh, so it's going to force me to unlock that whether I like it or not. Alright then, we'll get that done. Alright, transfer center's unlocked. So we'll build the transfer center. Doesn't say it needs power, so that's good. So that can go with one of our buildings over here that's just off to the side. And produce snow blocks. Well, I'm producing them already, so we're all good there. And we build ourselves matey over there. I mean, it's not going to be any good against killer whales, but it certainly will help us with the seals as they come in. Well, certainly the group of them anyway. That one doesn't do very much to protect that, but good. That's been created. So you see that one will start hitting that over there, which is great. Oh, hello. Killer whales approaching. I would make a Free Willy reference, but I doubt a lot of people will remember that film from way back in the day. Just old gits like me remember it. Quite a popular kids film. Okay, good. So we've got an 800 horsepower. Oh, not horsepower. Horsepower, for God's sake. 800 health killer whale. So that is doing that. So that's our trawling dock. Thankfully we've got enough food. Hopefully our guys. Okay. Killer whale's leaving, but we're back very soon. Good. Right, let's rebuild our trawling deck. Trawling dock there. Good. Pop you back in place. So we're going to have to rebuild that, which is a bit of a pain. We've lost some resources because of that, but we don't have the large enough protection to provide for that. So we're now up to August, so we're a good chunk of the way through the year, and so far the colony seems to be doing pretty well. Reputation's looking pretty nice. Citizens' happiness isn't brilliant, but it's not the worst in the world. They're not openly revolting against me, so the peasants can just put up with what they've got to deal with. Garbage collector has been built and is producing garbage, and we are taking out our seals. Can I fit another defense tower in the middle there, or is that just a little too big? Oh no, I can squeeze one in there as well. I just don't have anyone to... I'll pop one in. I don't have anyone to run it at the moment, but at least it will do. I can get it in place anyway. So it might give a bit more protection for that trawling dock. I don't really want to keep losing that because it's a pain to have to replace all the resources. Let's get that built. We'll get the collected anyway. Right, what else is it going to want me to unlock? Ah, 64, so we can unlock the fish at the trawling dock. So let's get that looked at, see what that's like. And that means that will... Oh, you can switch from krill to fish. Oh, nice. That's good. Let's keep this going with the speed 2. Okay, our task is completed. What have we got next? So our reputation now is over 1,000. It looks like our happiness is keeping relatively stable as it is. We have people are giving birth quite nicely. So we've got 7 children, 15 adults. Good, I'll leave that one undone. I do kind of like the little penguin icon with a slash through it. It's a bit nicer than just the standard exclamation mark that you see in a lot of city builders. Okay, what's this? Decorations provide extra happiness points to houses. Unlock the vase. We'll unlock the vase, have I? 26 points. Not there yet, but we'll be soon. Speed up a little bit while we get the points unlocked for that. But yeah, no, I must admit, it's quite a good fun little game. This, I think I'm quite looking for. Will quite look forward to doing a full playthrough. It's a kind of a, I said, it's kind of a relaxed city builder rather than one. Although you do get attacks from things like the killer whales and stuff, it doesn't particularly appear to be anything that is too horrendous, if I'm honest. I've got a gap, I can slide this in anywhere. Oh, there we go, there's one there. Look at that. That'll give us some happiness all around. Any other spaces I can slide one of these in? That's where it's quite good with some of the bits that are overlapping. You know, I've got overlapping areas where there can be a slight gap in, because you'd probably be able to just slot one or two of these things around, which would be quite good. But yeah, that'll do. Should have a couple of them for now. That should make him happy. And then we've got to produce garbage, which we're already doing. It's good. We're up to September, so getting towards the twilight of this. And there we go. So that's the annual report. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Free Willy time. Right, let's pull you away and run you into that one. And let's up you to 20. Go, go, go. Go on, Forrest, get over there. Get running, get running. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's quite a weak killer whale. Can I do it before? Can I kill him before he destroys my place? 100. Come on. Knock him down. 50 points each. Go on. Go on. Hey! 32 gold, 160 extra reputation for 10 months. Nice, nice, nice. And so this is being then automatically rebuilt, the herb collector. That's nice. That's good. So I think we'll leave that one in there. We'll leave this one with no workers assigned, because it seems to work best that way. So we've got 2 months to produce some more garbage, and we've got to throw somebody into the herb collector again. Well, it's not the end of the world. We do have a good number of herbs at the moment. The herbs are turned into medicine. How the mechanics for changing the herbs into medicine. Guessing there's something we're going to be unlocking at some point. Let's leave that to carry on running. But yeah, we're doing pretty well, I think, so far in here. All looks to be running pretty nicely. Happiness is sticking around 16 at the moment, so it doesn't seem to be doing anything or causing any negative debuffs that I can see at the moment, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. And we've got some newcomers coming in the ramp in October. Oh, that's where those other two came from. They came in the newcomer ramp, but they were relatively no real fanfare about it. So that's good. Nearly done. 1.63 months, and we've produced 4 out of 5 garbage, so that's good. So these are certainly a nice way of keeping our materials up when we haven't unlocked the buildings that will allow us to get them naturally from the environment. Good, good, good. Okay, so we've got 40 science points. What else can we unlock while we're here? Library. Increase the education level of adult penguins. Well, we'll give that a shot, see what that does. So we're getting pretty much towards the majority of this. So does this, once we've unlocked everything, does this then unlock the city, or is this just locked because it's this year 1 demo? We'll find out, no doubt, in time. So let's find our library. Requires some power. I don't know what you do, so I'll throw you over this side. I haven't got any use for what's over this side at the moment, so you can go over there, just out of the way, and I'll throw a road in up this way. Good. You can throw a road up there for that lot. Brilliant then. Right. Oh, there we go. Aha, we finally had our first death. Haley has died of old age. No idle penguin was found to replace somebody in the ice bear tower. Okay, well that's that one off in a corner there. I'm not too worried about that one. That one seems to be doing alright, but we should be having some of our students will become adults in a few months' time. Hunger 91%, fun 0%. So we're getting happiness 3.4%, 34 out of 100. Yeah, Well, not everyone's going to be happy all the time. You can just deal with it. Okay, what's this one? Build a temple. If you insist. So that's good. So we're now just going to get some garbage. We're already a fifth of the way there, and we've got over 2 months to do it. So I think we're doing all right. So we're down to October, so we're getting down to the final stages, which is good. But yeah, I must admit, I'm really quite enjoying this as a very simple and very, very nice little colony builder. I like the art style as well. It looks really, really funky. The way everything's kind of been thrown together. It appeals to the sort of the love of the nautical design that I very much like that aesthetic. You know, recycling old equipment, maritime equipment for buildings is pretty cool. And yeah, I think it just is a bit of a funny idea. Okay, so now with the library we need to have a student in there. So we're going to leave that as is for now, because we don't have the spare people, but certainly as the colony grows we can do it. I mean, there's no durability loss on the buildings to just sit there, so we'll leave that as is for now. Don't see too much of a problem with it just sitting there. So we're doing alright with a fish, which is good. So krill gives happiness of 1 and fish give happiness of 2 and squid give happiness of 3. So it's good to unlock them, certainly. So you're going a 1, 2, 3, done. So it stole, but we at least killed it. That gave a little bump to happiness as well, which is good. Okay, so we're coming into the end of October by the looks of that bar. We're doing alright. Everything seems to be going through alright. Okay, so what's our new task? Build and unlock a fishing dock. I didn't want to be unlocking a fishing dock because I didn't think it would come in handy because I unlocked the fish. So, alright, let's follow the guided steps. If that'll give us some extra stuff. Okay, so this needs power. I'll throw over this side where I've got the throw you there, and then we'll throw down a basic cooler because that should power that as well. That's not getting power either, is it? Okay, we'll throw one down there, and that should then pull power from that other one. So that should, in theory, work, but we'll see what happens. Apologies for the creaky chair. Getting as old and creaky as I am. Okay, good. That was done. That was done. Right, fishing dock's been built, but it's not powered. And produce fish, I'm doing that in the trawler, so that's not really a problem. It's not got any power to it. It's not gonna mean I'm gonna lose out on any of the resources. So those are good. Completed that task. So those coolers just create it out of thin air. It's not like they're using any resources. They're just obviously using power. But as we've already established, power is an infinite resource in here. You can run so much off of just one of these wind turbines. I mean, it's relatively forgiving, this game. Good. What have we got next? The village hall. Unlock the village hall for 35 and build. Okay. Good. So it looks like this is going to force us down the road of all of these unlocks. Well, we're in November, so we should be good. That's probably under community. Village hall. You're not a building that requires any power, so we'll throw you over here. Going on unpowered area. Not a big drama. And we've got another thief seal coming in. Oh, you've been built and you're not in range of generator. Oh, well, that's a pig. I thought that would have reached. Oh well. Well, we can soon fix that. We'll just throw one of these in this corner over here. It's not like it's going to worry too much. Right, so we've built our village hall. Requesting help from the king, which I'm not going to do, but giving us a nice bump to happiness, which is good. And coming in there. Oh, good. Now that's got power. That's good. Noah has assigned in 2 of those. Got some seals. Aha, we've got some group of seals coming in December. Right, have we had anybody? Oh, we've had some people arrive. Oh, lovely. Right, good. Let's get somebody in that tower and that tower, because I can see we have got a group of seals coming in the near future. So they've appeared via that. So those have completed 50% of their education. Waiting for an available seat in a high school. Well, we don't have a high school. We've got a news tower. How about that? And so we'll get that done. Does that unlock the city? No, it doesn't unlock the city. But we've got everything unlocked on the technology. And obviously the city is going to be in the main area, or that is requiring something that is going to be due to a population size. Okay, that's another building that is unpowered, so we'll throw it down here next to our village hall. See a reason for doing anything else with that, but yeah, otherwise I think we're in the start of December, so we've got everything unlocked for the demo. Everything seems to be relatively doing well. Unlock the library and produce 6 fish. Fine, I've unlocked the library and I'm producing fish. Good. We should hopefully get that done before the end of December. And yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the demo now, so probably another 10-15 minutes of game time and we are done. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think of it in the comments. I'm quite enjoying it. I think it's good fun. It's, you know, relatively harmless fun. In the sense that it's not a punishing city builder like your Banished or games like that, where, you know, one wrong move and they will absolutely rinse you. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'll definitely will want to pick it up and do a full playthrough of it at some point. And if you'd like me to see that, record it on the and upload it, then yeah, please pop a note in the comments below. Okay, good. So we've got another seal coming in there. I think at this point we can just pretty much leave it on speed 3, and there's not much micromanagement to be done, other than just keeping an eye on the number of houses that you have for the children and adults, and what your food stores are like, and otherwise, yeah, pretty much there. Waiting for an available seat in a high school. Well, I haven't got a high school I can unlock for you, mate, so you're going to have to wait. Wood recycling, stone lamp. Got quite a lot we can... Oh, there you go, there's your high school. It's 170 science points. Crikey! Our group of seals are approaching. Okay, let's see how the final battle goes. It's like a final boss battle at the end. Let me save this one. Salty prologue. There we go. And we can continue that. We can see how we get on with the. Right. Let's slow the game down a little bit and let's see how many we get on. Oh, hold on, pause. What's this? News tower. Built it. Let's see how we get on with the multitude of seals that are coming in. See if we can get to a point where we get most of them killed. Good, good. So no one so far has been able to get in to a production or food place yet. Might get these two, might get close. No. Food places there. No, good. All done. Oh, hello. We've got a beastie coming in there at 150. Come on, mate. You're going to appear right at the end and cause us some aggro, but otherwise I think we're all done. 2 of 6 fish. So we're halfway through nearly. And we're about to get to the end of that and get the annual report. There we go. Congratulations. Pingudum has grown and reached the settlement level of city. Oh, Bonza. There we go, look at that. So your ranking position in United Penguin Kingdom is number 27. Quite what that means, I'm not entirely sure, but you know, pretty good on reputation. Minimum requirement to keep the city title, reach a reputation score of 1500. Ah, so it's not based on population size, it's based on reputation. Must be one of the settlements ranked 2 to 6 in the ranking in the United Kingdom. Okay, that gets a province. Okay, happiness wasn't greatest. Education was good. Gold spent quite a lot, and reputation has gone up quite a lot. Total number of penguins 16. So this is just what's changed over the last year. So I'd lost a bit of happiness, lost a lot of gold. But I'd also created a lot of gold with that, but you're using gold to build with as well. And yeah, otherwise, but none of the you've earned the following badges, none active. Okay, well there we go. Well, that's been the United Penguin Kingdom. Let's huddle up and celebrate. What's this do? Oh, they're all coming in for a little huddle up. So all the penguins are being pulled in together, and hopefully, I imagine, hey! They all look very happy. So yeah, there we go. That's the end of the demo. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves having a look at it, and if you like it, there'll be links to the full game in the description below. And yeah, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments field below, and otherwise I will catch you on the next one. Alright, take care now. Bye bye.